Lawyers will deliver closing arguments this morning in the Boston Marathon bombing trial. For 16 days, jurors heard graphic and emotional testimony. They could start deliberating Dzhokhar Tsarnaev's guilt today. CBS News legal analyst Rikki Klieman is here. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what should we expect from closing arguments?
It's going to be the morning. The prosecution goes first and last. They have the burden of proof, both at the stage of guilt and later at the penalty phase. What we should expect is the prosecution to do what it should do, the way it has tried the entire guilt phase, even if the defense is not contesting much. They will be very emotional because the deaths are emotional, and yet they will be factual. They will take this indictment, which, by the way, is one of the largest that I have seen. I have it with me. You have 30 counts in this indictment. It is complicated. The defense, on the other hand, we know what the defense theory is. Judy Clark opened. Everyone expects her to do the closing. Perhaps she will, perhaps she won't, but it will be a bookend. She will continue setting the stage for the penalty phase, where she is looking at Dzhokhar Tsarnaev as being manipulated by his older brother.
Do you think that's been an effective strategy so far?
I think if you're trying to save his life, it is indeed an effective strategy. One of the things we have to look at, Gail, is that there are possibilities here, that there are counts where he could be acquitted. For example, legally, that two of the counts involve bombing in a public place, a place of public use, where the persons who are killed must be citizens of another country. So that we don't have here, at least as to two of the victims. Also, by the way, there is a count about using a gun when a police officer, that is Richard Donahue, a state police officer, was injured, but most likely he was injured by friendly fire. So there is a possibility of some acquittals here, but not much.
As you have pointed out earlier, the questions about sentencing come in later.
They come later, and they're going to come quickly. I would expect that this jury will get the case this afternoon. They are not, there are legal experts who have said they're going to be back in an hour. They're going to go back out there. They're going to go check, 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 guilty, guilty. I don't expect that, and we'll see if I'm right or wrong. But the reason I don't expect it is this. They have this massive indictment. They have 30 counts. And this is their first time that they get to talk about this case, and that they want to have this cathartic experience of talking about what happened here. Also, my view is the longer the deliberations on guilt, even though guilt is a foregone conclusion, Judy Clark has said it was him, that even if the deliberations are long, it means that then they will be looking at the penalty phase, even in the guilt phase.
Thank you, Rick.
You're welcome. Thank you.